This is the story of Ayla Reynolds, a young girl who was bright, bubbly, and full of life, with a laugh so infectious it could chase away even the gloomiest day. But behind that radiant smile lies a heartbreaking mystery. One tragic night, Ayla vanished, leaving behind a trail of questions that are yet to be answered. It was a cold December morning in Waterville, Maine. The kind of morning where the world feels hushed under a blanket of fresh snow. Inside a quiet home on Violet Avenue, 20-month-old Ayla Reynolds was supposed to be sleeping peacefully in her crib. But by the time the sun rose, she was gone. Ayla Reynolds, born on April 4th, 2010, was a happy, lively child. A little girl who adored music, loved to dance, and could light up a room with her laughter. Her mother, Trista, was young but devoted. For the first year of Ayla's life, she lived with Trista and her extended family in Portland, Maine. Her father, Justin DiPietro, wasn't as present. He didn't even believe Ayla was his until a paternity test proved otherwise. But that was just the beginning of the conflict. In October 2011, Trista made the difficult decision to enter a 10-day rehab program for substance abuse. She left Ayla in the care of her mother and sister. But in a shocking turn of events, Justin petitioned for custody and, within days, was granted temporary guardianship by Child Protective Services. Justin moved Ayla into his home, a house he shared with his mother, his sister, and his sister's young child. From the outside, everything seemed stable, but it wouldn't stay that way for long. In November, Ayla was rushed to the ER with a broken arm. Justin claimed he slipped on icy stairs while carrying her. Doctors were skeptical, noting the injury was unusual for a toddler. But with no proof of abuse, the case wasn't pursued. On the night of December 16th, Ayla was put to bed in her crib at 8 p.m., according to Justin. Also in the house that night were his sister, Elisha, and his girlfriend, Courtney Roberts. Right before morning 8 a.m., everyone came to know that Ayla was gone. The house showed no signs of forced entry, no footprints in the snow outside. To the police, the story didn't add up. After the incident, the search for Ayla began, and it was massive. Police, the FBI, and hundreds of volunteers scoured the area. Every lead was followed, every theory was explored. But the young girl wasn't found anywhere. 3 months after Ayla's disappearance, police revealed a horrifying discovery: Ayla's blood. The amount of blood found was significant, far more than a small cut or scrape would explain. Investigators were now certain foul play was involved. The evidence indicates that Ayla did not survive her injuries. For Trista, the revelation was devastating. But it wasn't just the blood that raised questions. It was the silence from Justin, Elisha, and Courtney. Justin DiPietro has always denied any involvement in Ayla's disappearance. His sister and girlfriend also maintain they know nothing. But their stories have inconsistencies, details that don't align with the evidence. In 2017, Ayla was declared legally dead. Trista filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Justin, accusing him of causing Ayla's death and hiding the truth. To this day, no one has been charged in connection with Ayla's disappearance. Justin, his sister, and Courtney continue to deny any involvement. And Trista continues to fight for answers.
What you doing? You're guilty. You wouldn't drive.
It's been over a decade, but Ayla's story isn't over. Someone out there knows what happened that night. The truth is still waiting to be uncovered. Her disappearance is a wound that has never healed, a question that has never been answered. But stories like Ayla's serve as a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the responsibility we all share to protect the innocent. This case is not just about a family's tragedy. It's about the systems that failed her, the silences that allowed her story to remain incomplete, and the persistent hope for justice. If you have any information about Ayla Reynolds, please contact the Maine State Police. Her story deserves an ending, and her mother deserves justice. May she get found soon.